All right, for those unfamiliar, here we each pick a 6-point teaser, which is a 6.2 team teaser, which is essentially you're getting 6 extra points for each team you pick to cover the spread with in exchange for a slightly reduced payout. And you can start us off this week, Stuck. Which 2 teams are you teasing?
Yeah, I think that this week there's actually a lot of good teaser options. Keep in mind, I'll probably end up throwing the Chargers in as a dog. It's a long teaser. I've written about them a lot on actionnetwork.com and the Action app. It's basically when you can tease a touchdown, it's a 7.5, 8.5 point favorite down under a field goal, and a 1.5 to 2.5 point underdog up over a touchdown. So you have that here with the Chargers. And keep in mind that Phillip Rivers in his career as a dog, by the way, he's pretty good as a dog. I mean, this is marginal dog. It's plus 2.5. He's like 57% career against spread as a dog. But if you tease him 6 points as a dog, he's about 82%. And that clearly covers the hurdle rate, which you need the break-even rate on a teaser, which is, below 75%. So look, it's just classic Rivers. Rivers will have the ball. He'll be down by 6 and they'll lose late. So I think the Chargers are a good teaser piece here on a team that is better than their record now because their defense is a lot healthier now than it has been all year. So, yes. If they still care and they still try, that defense went through a lot early in the year. I mean, it was a decimated unit that had injuries on every level. Well, now it's a healthy defense. So you'll see that you can't look at their defensive numbers in totality and draw any conclusions for what they will look like the rest of the year, in my opinion. So they're a good teaser piece, but I'm going to go here with the Raiders, teasing them down from 6.5 to 0.5. And then let me say it again. Did I say Chargers?
Yeah, you already said Chargers. You just got to say the Raiders now.
Well, no, I said I was maybe going to do them. So I covered that game if you don't have anything to say. But I wanted to do the Bills. So, and the Bills. Let me say that again. So I'm going to go with the Raiders, teasing them down. Last home game ever in Oakland. But Maine, I don't care about that. Jacobs will play. He didn't last week. So that will obviously help against a Jags team that's dead. That's really what this bet is on.
Yeah. Called it a few weeks ago.
Team, the effort's not there. It's hard for me to put a team on a do not bet list. The NFL, I tweeted this out, but the Jags are almost right there. They're since November 1st, they lost by 23, 20, 22, 17, and 35. And who's the only – I mean, they've played their division, the Bucks, and the Chargers. They're not playing – a murderer's row. They played
winnable games, all winnable games. Yeah.
Yeah. So this team's bad. So and then in regards to the Bills, it's simple. I'm teasing them up above the 7 in a game that should be lower scoring. Although I wrote up on the Action app why I grabbed some 36.5 on the over, but I wouldn't take the over at 37.5. Go check out our early week piece on that. But it should be lower scoring. I think the Bills are the better team here, and so catching over 7, I'm rolling with it. So Bills and Raiders.
Yeah, I'm with you on the Bills. I think it's a coin flip game. It's a game where the Bills can actually match a lot of what the Steelers do well, and probably at this point I would say have a better offense. Although Deontay Johnson came on strong last week, the Bills are kind of further along in their process with their young raw quarterback. So do like the Bills in this spot and teasing them up to +8 and teasing Seattle down to a pick. Think that Seattle is a little bit vulnerable, but this Panthers team hasn't been playing quite as well on defense after a really hot start. And I think this is a spot where Seattle knows they still need to play for playoffs and playoff seeding and whatnot. I think they'll kind of come out strong against a Panther team that their run defense is really bad as well. And Seattle's just going to feed it to Chris Carson. We know that's what they want to do. And the Panthers haven't been able to stop anyone on the ground. So like Seattle to win the game. Don't know if they cover 6 on the road, but like them as a pick. So going with Seattle along with the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I mean, I really like that call in Seattle. I mean, this team's still overvalued. We don't know if Carolina has quit or what's going on with their new coach, but this line is a little high, as you would
Yeah.
expect it to be. But, I mean, Gerald McCoy also didn't practice again today. He might not play. And without him, they've already lost Short. They've lost all these guys in the middle that were, their beef. And their run defense was bad already. We've been over this. They transitioned to a 3-4. They're trying to get more of a pass rush. So Seattle can go in here and they can just pound it. And then you're going to have Wilson making plays. So line inflated. Seattle should find a way to get this win, which is why I think it's a good teaser piece. Agree with you there.